Hello. I did finish my day at work and it was a much better day. I got what I needed to done. Can't really complain. Maybe it was the coffee. It could have been the coffee. No, but it was pretty good. Right now it's a little cold and rainy. It was a dark and rainy night. Luckily for dinner I had soup, which made everything super better. Super better. I'm so punny. Anyways, I did want to share with you something that I got this weekend. Besides a new zodiac sign of Aquarius, I don't know. No, but I went to a game store this weekend and I finally got my favorite game. So I thought I would share it with you and open it up so you can sort of see what it's like. You ready? I got this game, Pandemic, and I love it so much. Now I will talk a little bit about how the game is played, but if you really want to know how this game is played by like the best of the experts, I'll put a link in the description to when Will Wheaton reviewed this game on Tabletop. He's amazing. He's pretty good at explaining those things, and he goes in depth and you can really understand the mechanics of the game a lot better. I'm just going to do a brief overview as I open it right now. I'm so excited. You don't know how long I've waited to get this game. I've been looking for it everywhere. Everywhere I've looked, it has been at $40, and I got it for $27. That just happened. Yeah, I really couldn't pass up the price. I'm very excited about it. So I'm gonna open it. And yeah. Alright. First you can see how many awards it has won because it is just that amazing. Alright. We're gonna do this instead. Now the publisher of this game is Z-Man Games. They make, what's another one that they make? Obviously I'm just concerned with Pandemic. I think they recently acquired Carcassonne as well, which confused me a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, cool. It's by Z-Man Games. It's a 2 to 4 player game, and as you can see right here, it takes about 45 minutes. Now the main premise of this game is there is a, you guessed it, pandemic. And it's a variety of diseases that are... Maybe I shouldn't talk while this is happening. Hold on. The struggle's real. Oh, phew. Okay. So, the main idea is there is a pandemic and you and your team of experts have to try and stop it. Which, at least for when my family plays it, happens on rare occasions. Great occasions, but rare occasions still, okay? Let's take a look. Ooh. Alright, the rule booklet. Alright. Ooh. Next we have the board. Of course, board game. Yes. Okay. Has that new board smell. So like I said, this disease is trying to take over. I should say these diseases are trying to take over the world. All of these cities. You set up the board by reading the rules. You start the game with the disease already in some of these cities. at the end of each turn, more disease cubes are added to cities, and it causes outbreaks and just ridiculousness. I have to say my favorite spot to build a research center is probably Karachi. Just saying. But as I was saying, oh, I love this part. Okay. Oh, it's these cards. Why is it so hard to open? And then, I think I talked about last week how there's the legacy version of this game, which is even crazier than this game. Alright. Let's see here. So I'm going to do this. Alright, so on each turn, these are things that you can do each turn. And here are the actions. So you get 4 actions per turn, and on that turn you can either move by driving or ferrying. That's these to cities that are connected with the line. And then you can either take a flight by discarding a city card. You can discard a city card of the city that you're in to fly somewhere. Also, one of my favorite ways to travel is from research station to research station. It's just a little bit more efficient. So those are the actions. I did mention getting rid of city cards being an action, and let me show you. I just love opening things from new games. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay. So what happens is all these cards have a city on them. We mix them up, and I believe you start out with a hand of 3. It ranges from 4 cards to 2 cards. But these all get shuffled up, and in here we have city cards. We have these event cards, which you can play at any time, which become very helpful. Very extremely, I can't even imagine. Okay. And we have also mixed into the deck a certain number of epidemic cards, and yes, these are the worst thing on the face of the planet. So each turn you draw 2 more cards. Sometimes it's a city card, sometimes it's an event card, and sometimes it's an epidemic. And if that happens, like chaos breaks out. If that happens, you increase your infection rate, so how many cities get infected. Then you draw the bottom cards, so cards you have not seen yet. You draw that number of cards from the bottom, and you put 3 cubes on that, 3 disease cubes, which are in here, on that city. Now, when a city has more than 3 cubes, that causes an outbreak. It cannot hold more than 3 cubes. So if that ever happens, all the surrounding, I should say all the connected cities get a disease cube, which really sucks. If that happens, we call that an outbreak, and you have to move your outbreak counter up each time there's an outbreak. And if you get to 8 outbreaks, you're done. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So you have to watch that. You're also done if you run out of the city card deck. I like to call it the city card deck because it's where you get your cities. So if you run out of cards in this deck, you're done. What's another way? And if you run out of these disease cubes, you're also done. So there's a lot of ways to lose in this game really quickly. I believe one time it happened during the first turn when I was playing with my family, so there's that. Yeah, it's just, I just like how, 1, it's never the same. 2, like, you get to work with the people that you're playing with to come up with the solution to win the game. And also, it's a board beating you at a game. How does... It's just awesome. I love it. That was an interesting noise I made. Okay. And like I said, I am definitely not an expert in explaining how to play board games, so I will leave that link to the Pandemic tabletop episode in my description below. It's awesome. You should check out tabletop because it's awesome. And second, you should listen to Will Wheaton explain it because it really is an amazing game. It's cool. You're working, like I said, you're collaborating with your teammates, and the game is just unpredictable. I swear. You start to like sense when an epidemic card is coming and you just get so tense, and then when you flip it over and it is an epidemic, it's like So that is Pandemic. Again, I cannot recommend this game enough. So good. Before you leave, if you did enjoy this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so that you can be one of the first to know when I post new content. And again, go check out Tabletop because it is awesome. Okay? I will talk to you guys again real soon. Bye! This is the role that my cousin and I share each time we play, and that is why we are called Team Dispatch. Oh, I got it. Team Dispatch.